Oh, we're here, babes. Oh, we're so here. Oh, I love this game so much. It's just where we all belong. 2004, the goodest boys. They're all here. The goodest. We need 54 Schmithen. And I think we want to make some progress on it. Because until I get that, I feel like I'm maximum inefficient. And I don't like that. I like big maximum efficiencies. Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum. Everybody give me a yuck to my yum. Bum ba da bum, bum 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 bum. I had a lot of fun at work today. Because I didn't deal with kids. I went to a professional development to deal with adults. Hey, Epsilon! It's a weird day where I interact with adults at work. It was strange. And then at lunch, because I was like downtown. I went to this like Mediterranean bowl stuff, not kava. Kava's okay. But there's so many of these gems. I'm gonna be so pumped to do some Karfton like once I'm done with just the hella smithin from the mining guild. Adults are so icky. But when you never deal with adults and you only ever talk to kids, like, and even most of my conversations with adults are like children facing. You know, like I'm talking to a teacher in front of another teacher in front of the kids. And like we're talking like to each other, but it's all just like a performative thing to be like in front of the kids, like, oh look, you know. Oh, Mrs. So-and-so, I know that your kids are just so... Hey, look at Diamond! There's just so many of these bad boys laying around. TY. It's like, oh, Mrs. So-and-so, you know, I know your kids are so ready for music class today. They're going to be so fantastic, blah, blah, blah. You know, like that type of talk. Like, I'm not actually talking to an adult. It's all just a big performance. This mithril, though. This mithril doesn't want to get in the inventory. We've done so much mining. And we're not even at a milli experience. That's crazy to me. Because it's really felt like so much. Every single day we've been mining. We yearn for the mines. So, content today, question mark. Oops, I forgot that I got a coal. Well, on the ground you go. Or I got a diamond, rather. I'm thinking like some combaticles. I wanted to do ranged, but until we get to 54, no ranged. I don't know why I thought. I just looked at it yesterday night. I don't know why I had in my mind that 54 was mithril arrow tips. It's not, it's 55. But 54 is mithril dart tips, so it still works. Because we can start fletching those dart tips at 54. So I wouldn't feel like we're wasting our mithril bars by making mithril dart tips. Hey, Bobby. Little rat boy. So happy to see you. The rats are friends. The rats are friends. And they go meow. The rats are friends. And they go meow. Meow, 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 meow. Rat, rat, rat. Should we do Chaos Dudes today? Or maybe Chaos Warriors? Warriors, come out to play! Or maybe we should do dailies first, right? Should we do dailies first? Is that what we should do? We need to get to 39 Taven so that we can do the wilderness method, right? That's a requirement, maybe. Let's go grow a cat at least. We can grow a cat. Like, I know that this is relatively efficient XP to do. It just feels like such slow levels because the XP is spread out between 3 different skills. Okay. Don't, no. Gotta start counting my Ks because I am putting out the incorrect number of Ks on the frequent. And that should not be a thing. Where's my kitty cat? Kitty cat. Get on the ground. Okay, then. Let's go and grab us some Taven levels. Yep. We're all down for that? We're all down for that. If you aren't aware what it is, this manhole, there's no marking for it on the minimap for dried grapes. Come down here. And this is some sweet little Taven. It's a good time. And you just go back and forth. This is content, right? This is content? This is content? But this is content, right? Everyone enjoying the stock market? Is the stock market fun? Let me Google a little market watch. See how much fun everyone's having. Ooh, it looks like everyone's having a lot of fun. Big red numbers. Boys, we got the big red numbers. That's gotta be fun. Short everything. Man, I'm like a solid 6 foot. Don't at me. Wife called me so frustrated because she was on lunch break, I guess, and she starts work at 12, and she was like, "Oh no, like I bought some puts when everything went up today, and then I sold them all when I went into work at noon, and then everything crashed." I understand her frustration, but like also, you know, we gotta work. You gotta pay for food. How long is this going to take? It's going to take forever to get 29 or 39. We're already at 29 because we're at 37. But we need 39 so that we can say goodbye to this gate. This is such content, man. Why would you watch anything else? I got a kitty cat. I got a gate. I'm making maximum use of my 63 agility right now. It was so important that we trained that because, like, run regen. Imagine doing this method without it. Like, for realsies. It'd be awful. What'd you say, sir? Sir? Don't you at me. I think after this we'll try 2K tickies and see how it is with our magic short bow and our glamulet and our blue d'hide and see if it's just a little bit nicer, you know. Fingers crossed it's a little bit nicer. Only pick lock from west and open from east. What? Oh. Oh, but dried grapes. But dried grapes though. So I'm not getting XP both sides. I see. That's why I feel slow. Okay. TY for the information. I do not claim to understand anything. I'm an amalgamation of goos. I did it again. Don't. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. The chaos. The chaos. What about the chaos door north of Artie at 46? Okay. Is that a training spot? People doing that at 46? At what level does it start making sense to pickpocket Artie Knights? Because with the super slow time, the super slow undoodle when they noodle you, you know, is it like it's got to be a heavy increase in the level that you got to get at too, right? Like maybe 80 before Artie Knights. Is that it? Okay, so we do the pirate door at 39, and then we do the chaos door at 46. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we do? Is that how we become a smart and unproductive boy? The best boy? I did gate to 46. We all make mistakes. I want to be a pirate. It's probably because the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie was a really good movie. You fail a lot, unless after like 42. I hope that's the same in real life, because, like, my goodness, the failure rate on real life is astronomical. Maybe pirate better, though? I used to think that, but then I saw the second and third movie. Look at that cute little rat. What a rat. What a rat. That's a quality rat. I would. I don't know about you, but I would. Such Bobby, don't change. Keep being yourself. Hey, TY, I'm here. I'm bi furious. I don't know if that makes me queer, but let's get used to it. I'm so happy everybody's here, looking at me click on a gate in a sewer. Nothing has changed. Sewer content, best content. They should really put stuff in this sewer, though. Like IRL and in game. They should put stuff in this sewer. Does everyone feel this? Does this feel good to everybody? Just walking back and forth in the gate? Does this feel like it's gating our progress in some way? Does gate feel great? Does this help me master gate? Oh, great is also or a gate. What a great gate. I'm gonna name it Bill. Because there's two. We're gonna do this to 39 or until... Timing! I was about to say or until cat. I was literally about to say or until cat. Well, we got cat. Okay, let's get 38. I'm done. I'm not leaving here without a level. We realistically we should still get 39. We should. We should knock this out so we don't have to see the stupid gate again. Because it is stupid. It has no powers of thought. It's literally metal bars. It's pixels of metal bars. It has no power of thought. It is stupid. It is by definition stupid. It is unincapable is what I literally just said. Unincapable of thought. It's stupid great. It's a great stupid gate. So you'll never guess how useful this PD I went to today was, because I got the day off from school to go and do this like professional development for teachers of the arts, and it was about like social and emotional learning. So we spent about 6 hours today talking about how we shouldn't yell at kids. It was super useful. Guess I'll stop shouting out Timmy and Jimmy for being little doo-doo heads, but I guess I'm a better teacher. I'm a better teacher now. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, mother? Mother, please. Please, I need words of affirmation. Please. If I don't get the words of affirmation, I'm going to start acting out in class. Teacher's going to beat me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna like it when they do. It's gonna develop a deep-seated urge and desire that I will feel shame for the rest of my life. Is that cool? Level up your teaching, level 99. I'd say I'm in the solid 30s. I'm in the solid 30s. I will say that any school I go to, I do kind of like start developing a cult in that school. I don't know what it is about my personality that just kind of exudes cult leader. But it's happened at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 7th school. It's happened at 7 schools now. I know that sounds bad that I've been in 7 schools, but I've also traveled around the world quite a bit. And I promise you, I've never been fired. it's just I've traveled a bunch. Finished early today, I see. Not really, actually. My work finished 20 minutes later. I just my meeting today was at a place that was really close to the subway, and thus I got on the train really quick and was able to get home in a more like efficient manner. Whereas it takes me usually like an hour and a half to get home from work on a normal day. It took me like maybe 50 minutes today. Who ranked 2 scammer? What up? Teats! Teats! How's the plot armor going? Oh my goodness. Boys, carrots! 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 Give Teats carrots. Oh my goodness, that's so huge. TY Teats. Bobby. You still don't... No. Bobby's been lurking in like every stream. And does still no gifted for Bobby. Big Sag. Big Sag. GZ to everyone that got membership. Huge TY to Teats. Carrots raining all over the place. Oh, that's so huge. That's actually huge. Yeah, I'm rank 2. I'm rank 2 scammer. I don't know if you heard. In the whole game, I'm the second best scammerolio in the whole game. A scam. Oh, don't report me. Don't report me, fam. The fact that I managed to get the title of rank 2 scammer is actually proof that I'm the rank 1 scammer in the game. 38 Taven. Look at that. Look at that. Check how expensive the subscription is for you. In my case, it was like 10 cents USD, so I assume that is why I was not getting it. Oh. So it's not giving it to people in poor exchange rate countries for the US dollars in the YouTube memberships census. What does that even say? I remember like Steam does that a lot. Well, I think it's actually like up to the developer of the game that publishes on Steam to do it. But I believe Steam allows for that, for people to set their games prices according to region. And apparently not enough devs do that. So like you end up having to way overpay for games in certain parts of the world. Because I doubt YouTube is going to scam Teats by paying, like, how much is it? $5 to give a sub to someone that costs 10 cents. I guess that makes sense. So it tries to find people that are at a similar bracket for what they would be, like, receiving. That does make sense. But Google also a lot of times doesn't make sense. They make AdSense, but a lot of times that's not dollars, you know? Yeah, it's messed up. It is in that sense. I agree. Teats, buddy, how's the plot armor holding up? It's going. Okay, I'm glad to hear. I don't know how to spell it because I forgot to add it when you messaged me, and then I think I added 2, and I haven't seen you on, man. I. This gate. No, this gate. It's holding us back from progress. But it's also our path to progress. What a dichotomy. What a dichotomy. I'm so pumped. Next week is spring break. Maybe like 2 or 3 long streams next week. We'll see. But also just like, oh, I need the break. I need the break so hard. So where I work, I'm also like pretty much expected to have a master's for my job. So it's my first year. No one's like checking to see I have a master's, but I guess it's almost the end of this year. It's what, 3 more months until the end of the school year. In 2 years, I'll be like up for tenure. And I need to have a master's by then. And I don't have a master's, man. So I got to figure out getting a master's somehow. Now, I'm not that smart. Also, like, bruh, university's expensive. I think I might be able to work out something like with my work to and the university to like have my work pay for it by taking it out of my paycheck like over a period of time. But I'm still paying for it. Work will be wild right now. Nah, you good, Teets? Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with work. How far are you from master's currently? About an entire master's degree. I've not done any post-grad work. Well, granted, I have done like some post-grad work because I did do like some college course stuff for getting an ESL license with some British colleges, but like I did like a Sir Teasel through Trinity College, and just like I did some stuff. That's college coursework, but I'm not going to be able to get it like counted for anything towards a master's. Closer than you by not having it at all. Wife is smart though. Wife has a master's. Haven't finished your grad? Are you still working on it? Are you like actively working on getting your bachelor's? Well, you work like in tech, right? Didn't you say? Because I've heard that field really doesn't care. Because it's just you know how to do something or you don't. Yeah. If you don't really need it, then like, what's the point? Honestly, if you want the degree on your wall, just go get like a degree in philosophy at that point. Do something easy. Yeah, unless you need it for like significant advancement in your career, I wouldn't bother. It's so true though, right? I think it was something like in the mid 90s of classes that I had to take for my undergrad. And meanwhile, I think I would have, if I took courses at the same rate in a philosophy major at my university, I would have finished in 2 years' time in college. Courses are more valuable, TBH, dedicated to a specialty. Yeah. Like, there are things I want to get better at and wish I could, like, take a dedicated course at a college level in getting better at them. That would be fantastic. But, like, that's just not a thing that people... That's, like, regularly offered in the world for people. A course on machine learning would be valuable now. Oh, I'm sure. Free run energy. Yay. Come on. Let me through the gate. Let me in. Let me in. This is the best content I think I've ever done in the game. This really shows how much the game has changed. That, like, you just don't even care. You just do early levels all at cakes, and it's not a big deal. But just all the methods are kind of like slow and tedious. Even for like thieving, for a skill we feel like is one of the easiest skills in the game in modern, like, RuneScape 4. There's just such a different ladder to it. I doubt anyone was doing doors for training back at this point. Granted, I do think I saw somebody doing it on that arty building east of the marketplace. But I don't think that's good XP. I think they were special. Person I saw doing that back in the day. If I could click though, but like, yo, if I could click, also if I could succeed, IRL and in game, that'd be like huge if I could get a little bit of success, like IRL. Like IRL success though, like when's that happening? When am I going to get to be successful IRL? Does anybody have an ETA on Wasabi being successful IRL? Could I get a timer on that? Can somebody let me know? When I get to make my parents proud, when is that? Can I get an update? Is there an update in the chat? When do I get to make them proud, though? When do I get to feel like I'm a successful boy that worked hard and achieved? When is that, though? Does anybody know? What subject or level do you teach? I'm an elementary music teacher. I teach little bitties. I teach like 3-year-olds even. Buy crypto, you don't need to be successful, in my opinion. Just have enough money to be happy. Buy it with what money? I don't know. Maybe when this YouTube check comes through, I'll spend the money from YouTube on crypto. Get a big like $150 worth of crypto. It'll be huge. Probably should just like put it in a savings account though. Pro strats, just in my opinion. Definitely pro. What's a good crypto? I think whatever the latest meme coin is, you know, just gotta hit those memes. Oh man, I'm so ready for retirement. Okay, I just checked it to see, and I'm certain that this has been very negatively affected by the last few days. But I don't have, like, you know, any savings on account of being a teacher and not being paid like any money for my whole career. I just checked. So I use Acorns just because at that way I can at least have some money being put away that maybe like maybe when I'm like 75 I'll be allowed to retire a little bit. No, I'll have a pension stuff. So like at least I have that. That should help it like actually exist at some point. I've got, ready for this? Massive savings. I'm going to flex on y'all so hard. Wasabi Big Rich, okay? I've got a brokerage account. Like it's an investment, it's like not active. It's like managed by them. I don't do anything with it. They do the managing of the brokerage thingy, which is probably terrible because they probably charge fees on it being a managed account, and then you're losing to just buying SPY, I'm sure. But $782, man. That's bigger than any nature rune reserve right there, man. $782. I set up a retirement account on it as well. This is like a few months ago because I realized like, oh shoot, like I had to empty my retirement account years ago to buy a house, and like I still don't have one. I should get one. $122. $122 in my retirement account, boys. I'm definitely going to be able to retire. Don't you worry, fam. We should make a token tied to Nat's value. If there was a technical way to do that that wasn't insane, then I would be all for that. Let me rug pull you boys real quick. Let me just rug pull you a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just tiny rug. Just tiny. Don't worry about it, fam. It's fine. Can this gate open? If I ever, like, I'm just heads up. It's not a scam. Rank 2 scammer, not a scam. Okay. If I ever make a cryptocurrency, know in advance it's a scam and I'm rug pulling you. I'm telling you right now. Why does one person have 90% of the tokens? Is that good? Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. It's good. It's so that it's safe. Because think about that. It's like the Revlon stock, right? A very renowned as valuable company. Isn't Revlon owned like 90% by the owners, like the original, by the company itself or whatever? Still, like there's only like 10% shares floated out there. No, don't worry, it's fine. It's a sign of everything being fine. I once taught a Hispanic kid named German. I never understood that. For clarity, he wasn't German in any way, but his name was German. Stupid rat. Do you guys like that? Does that do it for you? Ooh, bones. Look at that. Look at that. Experience. What's a good use for darts? Like other than Temple of Ikov, what do I use darts for? Playing darts? Solid. Solid. Because I'm probably going to have a lot of mithril darts. What are you doing? Like, is that an existential question? Because I'm still trying to figure that out, like IRL in a game. But hey, look, 39th Haven. That's what we're doing. We got 39th Haven. He's opening and closing a door. What do you not get about it? It's literally an open and closed case of what are you doing when you open and closing a door. Look at this rat. 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 IRL in a game. Sit. Okay? Does that make it clear to you? Am I speaking in riddles? Am I speaking in tongues? Have you tried turning it off and on again, but for doors? That doesn't work so well with wife. I think next we go to Rengid, right? We want to give the new outfit a try at the Rengid Guild. But first, my death runes. My beautiful death runes. I mean, not inaccurate. Very much not inaccurate, but also, I love you. We just answer it with love, boys. We just answer it all with love, okay? Use the cat on the civilian with 2 L's, though, but with like 2 L's, and we get 100 death runes. You see that? It's a pro gamer strat. It's called we don't ask questions about what happens to cats. They claim they're using them to solve the rat problem, but all the rats are still there. And the cats never show back up. And those bellies be big. So I think we can all draw what conclusions we can draw. But I didn't do too great in art class, to be honest. One cat kills 100 rats. Each rat is a death rune. Clearly. You can tell yourself that to sleep at night. Are you guys ready for a little bit of wrist torture? Get the corporal tunnel out. Anybody got a dragon warhammer? Spec it down. Spec down the corporal tunnel for me. I prefer to be delusional than depressed. TVM. TYVM. Tivum. Same, fam. Same. Like, despite how hopeless we know reality might be for us, if we accept the hopelessness of the situation, then what are we really doing to ourselves? Let ourselves dream, and we can continue forward. You don't have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep walking forward, you know? Just never give up and never stop where you are. Because when you stop where you are, that's the only thing that's guaranteed is that you stay there. 100 deaths worth it? The cats? Yeah, it's worth it. Super worth. We don't gotta ask questions about what happens to them. I'm certain it's fine. They do great. They do absolutely fine out there, okay? Everything is gonna be great and dandy and fine for them. I think they heal the plague. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. Good things happen to those kitty cats. Good things. That's why they need them? We often express our wants as needs. I agree. Citizens of West Ardogany are healed. Was there ever anything truly wrong with them to begin with, though? Aren't we all beautiful and special and worth it in our own way? When the half-note left home, she thought she wasn't as beautiful and amazing as all the other notes. Because eighth note, you're so fast. Whole note, you're so full and wide and big and strong and beautiful. But what use do I have? But how could you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star without a half note in it? It'd be wild. It'd be a wild thing to do. The things that make us different are also often the things that make us useful and meaningful to society around us. So what was really wrong with the citizens of Ardogany to begin with? Let's turn on our sweet little mouse keys. And also maybe kill a man. It's just a side project. But I thought we'd get started on that. Anybody up for some swift homicide on the side? You know? It's in the name. It would never be your main activity for the day. It's just a side project. That's why it's called homicide. I don't know. Let's be a little bit more conscious of equity and what we dish out to others. Let's also give a little bit of a hetero side. You know, you want to spread the love. That guy needs pants. Okay, this is the one we realized. If we do this, check this out. Boom. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm a smart art. I should be accurate though. $680. If we're averaging around that, that's going to be so huge. I want to mash the button, but also like it's difficult to hold my eyes open. So I mean, we do what we can do, and we're thankful for that. We're thankful for what we can do. Sorry, but you need to give me those little tickies, okay? How about you give me more tickies, sir? I'll thank you to shut your face and give me tickies. Bind left click to a keyboard key so you don't even have to look. It is. I'm pressing 5 right now on my numpad. I'm using mouse keys, which are not against the rules. You never use the mouse key strat with that money making video? Yeah. Hey, Twist. Hey, Twist. And I'm pretty sure I did. I just didn't say anything, though. I don't think I mentioned it. I think you're right. I think I skipped over mentioning it. But I did say mash. And I mean, like, when you're mashing, why not mash 2 at a time? No, I'm not using... just in case, no, I'm not using mouse keys. This is strictly my mouse. When I said mouse keys, I mean, like, the key that is on my mouse that I'm using. You didn't tell me. Now I have RSI in both hands. GZ. Well played. I think it's the same as I think this rule is the same as the current RuneScape 4 rule, right? That as long as it is like an equivalent action, it doesn't matter if you're using any like keyboard setup, right? Question mark. I assume that's the rule. That as long as it's one input. It seems like we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Bro, you have to be 40 ringgit to get in here. Why are you wearing that? Why aren't you in, like, you stuff? Your range accuracy is what makes the diff here, fam. Like wear better equipment, I think. Like, if you can afford it, there's no reason to be wearing all that stuff. People are AHKing, they're typing in Varrock Bank, so I'm sure it's fine. That's what I assume as well. And Ranked Guild worth it? What's the benefit of it? Bro, I got 55. I'm ballin'. Okay. Okay. But, like, I had 99 during leagues, and I was still struggling because I didn't have good Ranked equipment. Ranked Guild is, like, kind of worth it. It's decent XP. Is the thing. Like, it's decent XP, and you get rune arrows pretty efficiently out of it. And I really wanted to see how good it is now that I've got much better ranged attack bonus. I think it's like 100 something now, yeah? 121 now that we have the Glamulet. So with all this ranked attack... Oh, look at that boy. He's cosplaying the stock market. Like, you see, we're getting like 780. We got like 800 a few times. It's really good. It's really good. It's not great. Like, it was really great the first day of members, I think, because rune arrows were like 400 the first day. I think they dropped to more like 250, 200 now. What's going on here? Can we build that hetero side we were talking about earlier? You know? Boys, you want to learn a word? Corrigendum is a thing to be corrected, typically an error in a printed book. Okay? 2004Scape has a lot of corrigendum. Let me get them bones in the ground, though. That's imported. Could I have some arrows, sir? Like, I would say this is probably equivalent efficiency to doing, like, fire giants, while I don't have better arrows to do them with. Because all I was using my bronze arrows the other day to do fire giants, and it was super slow. Because I was hitting super low. So I think that until I get the mithril arrows, like, all over the place, this makes sense to do for a little bit of extra ranked. But once I get the mithril arrows, like, for sure, it makes sense to just whack those out on enemies, right? Because I'm going to be hitting so much harder, getting such bigger XP drops. You don't want to be wasting those big XP drops. Yeah, we're consistently getting over 500 when in the with the short bow and the green d'hide, we were consistently getting well under 500. It got better closer to 50, but still like a lot of 200 something point games. You're following my plan? Why would you ever do that to yourself? I think I'm gonna try and trade some of my natties for essence later on, just so I have more essence in the bank to run nature runes with. His stream is literally rank 2 scammer. You got scammed. Don't give it away. Hello, I have 4,200 S. Yeah, but I don't. I don't though. Like you're gonna be a good boy, I'm certain. You gotta come and run that with us, you know. But we could trade. Oh. But I want you to run that with us. Ooh, okay. You gotta do some quick conversions for the exchange rate on natties to essence. Bum bum ba-da-ba-dum ba-dum. We gotta go get the lockpick out of the Yanil dungeon before we leave this side of the map. 4 would probably be fair. I'm not giving MVP 4 natties for 1 essence. That's crazy. 250 to 260 for a nat and 60 for to 700 for essence at the moment. Okay, 4 seems like it's a fair price. Are you guys engaged by this targeted content? YouTube has been really good about targeting their content to the correct audience. Is this targeted at you? You feel targeted? Whatever happened to little like neon signs? Anybody else from like their childhood remember Target having neon signs all up around the edges? I remember seeing those as a kid and being like big comfort by weird neon sign. They don't got those no more. They don't do the weird neon signs. Did I just do a... Did you see that? I'm so angry. I'm so big angry. That's like a new low score for realsies. Could you get off my back, man? Man, I'm going through a rough time. I just spent 200 coins to get less than 200 points, my friend. It was so bad. Oh, wait, I don't know what's going on with me. 780. That's a good turnaround. I don't know what's going on with me right now, but like, I'm the level of tired that I am actively thinking, like I'm fantasizing right now about how amazing it's gonna be to like be on the bed later, like curled up about to sleep. That's what my brain is like actively thinking about right now, which is wild. I never fantasize about that like in normal days. Ooh. 52. Look at that. Just look at it. I did. Okay, last summer, the in-laws were staying with us in our tiny little place, and they would steal my wife and I's bed because it was nicer during the day, and we kept telling them to please sleep on our bed we'll sleep on like the worst bed that's not in the bedroom, because we have 2 rooms, so their bed was in the living room, so they had like a room to themselves, but they refused to. But then they would just not be able to sleep, and then they'd sleep on our bed all day, and it just was like a weird situation. And instead of a teacher, I was at home, and then I'd be like in the living room, just like sitting there, tired, and I'd want to take a nap. And then I'd be like, I can't bother them, and they're old, they need their sleep and all this stuff. And oh man, I wanted that bed so bad. But since then, no, it's weird for me to feel this big tired. So wife and I have been like making a concerted effort to like declutter our space, and also like clear out perishables, and just like foodstuffs that we have in the house. We've had like a few like randomly gifted bottles of wine and stuff, and I think I mentioned on stream before about how we don't really drink that much. Before this, the last time I had like drank anything was New Year's Eve. We like had champagne, wife and I, out on the street, breaking the law. Who cares? We're seeing fireworks, and I was shirtless with just a jacket and a bottle of champagne. And my wife has the picture of that as the background to her phone, because I look like a crazy homeless person. And like, to be fair, yeah. But we've had this wine just sitting around, and like, we're trying to get rid of things. So I'm just trying to clear out the refrigerator. I'm drinking all the wine. So I'm trying to have like a glass of wine every night to get rid of it all. And I hate who I am now that I don't drink that much at all, because my liver like functions. I don't know if you know about this, if you're a regular drinker, because I didn't back when I was like pretty well having a problem with the alcohol. My liver was not this skilled. Because last night we were watching the season finale of White Lotus. I had a big thing of wine. You know, we're trying to empty it. I was pretty buzzed, you know? Drank some water. About halfway through, I was like, oh, got to get up and go to the restroom. Came back from the restroom and realized I'm completely sober now. What's going on? Why is my body so efficiently dealing with the alcohol? Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum. Drinking water is the key to not getting wasted? Yeah. That's why rugby socials always messed me up, because we were so dehydrated, and a lot of times it'd be happening still in the sun. Could you just be somewhere else, fam? Because I'm really not a fan of where you like to hang out. It kind of gets in the way of my life. It would be like dehydrated after a match. We'd probably still be sitting in the sun, and like, you know, have 3 beers, thinking like, oh, you know, that's not that much. We'll just like, we're sitting out here for like an hour and a half and only had 3 beers, and we're still drinking water like a bit by bit, anyways. But it's still mess you up quite a bit. Just from how dehydrated you are, and like being hot in the sun, it's a lot. It's a lot for your body to handle. I'm big stressed because tomorrow is the deadline we gave our tenant to get like up to date on paying her rent, or we start the eviction process. And I don't want to evict somebody, but also she's like 2 months behind on rent. And also, like, I can't afford to pay to fix my house after she set it on fire, and pay my mortgage, and pay my rent. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I don't know how to deal with all this, fam. I'm just completely honest. I don't know how to deal with all this. But I hope she understands that even if she does pay at the end of her contract, I don't want to renew with her, man. I don't know what's going on there, but there's a lot of problems tied up with her living there. All right, we got our big rune arrows. We need to go grab the lockpick. Lockpick is super important. When we built our house, we had about 6 different housemates who were all friends who needed somewhere to stay at various times. When they didn't pay the rent, that was the awkward conversation to have. Not all 6 people living there at once. Yeah, that's a struggle. Like I've been told you should never rent to a friend or anything like that, and yeah, I understand that, what you're saying clearly. Why I would avoid doing so, but I think that's a struggle. Is as a teacher, I want to be empathetic to people and understand like the issues that they're going through. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Can I just sir. Sir. Please. See what? Okay. He finally answered me. Senpai finally answered me. Oh, goodness. But also, you would think that friends would do the right thing by you and pay rent on time. It just showed which ones were bad with money. Most just set up an auto payment. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, I had this really awkward thing. Like, my mom asked if she could live there. She's like, oh, I'd pay this much for rent. And, like, I trust my mom would do so. I trust my mom would pay the rent. But also, what do you do when your mom doesn't pay rent? Are you going to evict your mother? What do you do with that, man? I'm kind of glad, like, she never, like, came back around and asked to do that, because how do you handle that situation? Does everyone like my sea slug? I've got a sea slug. Do you have a sea slug? I've got a sea slug. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're getting lockpick. That was really rough. My brain just went blah, 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 so hard. Does anybody know where the lockpick is? Oh man, I forgot to get a kniffy. We charged a ludicrously low amount for rent too, and charged no utilities. You couldn't find the price we offered anywhere else. It would be double minimum if you rented through someone else plus utilities. Yeah, we're renting our house for about $200 under the market rate, and still our tenant is just not paying. Essentially, when like the intention isn't even to make money off of it. The place we set the rent at was intentional to, let's not have issues with it. Let's make sure that like whoever rents there can pay, and then it gives us like a tiny cushion to be able to pay our mortgage every month and have a little bit of money to be able to maintain the house with. Because thousands of dollars of expenses will come up, and that would give us about like $2,500 a year, I think, the margin. So that's like the water heater going out or the AC going out or something like that. So it's been a big issue, a big struggle. Because like I said, I'm a teacher. We don't have disposable income. I think it actually had the opposite effect, attracted someone short on cash. I would advertise it a bit higher than market price, and on negotiation accept an offer that is lower. Yeah, we'll probably try that next time around. Because my goodness, this is not worked out. Come on. Get through the web. You know what really like I think gave me an insight to who this person is. I don't want to judge based on how people live, but I do want to point out. By the way, where's the lockpick though? Because I can't cross these, can I? Yeah, I can. I can cross these. I can definitely cross these, right? Yeah, where's the lockpick though? Blah, 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 blah. Where's the lockpick though? Look, there's 3 bones. Where's the lockpick though? At the end of we did renew with this person. They struggled to pay it before, but like we let them off like once, and so we thought it was fine. We're like, okay, fine, like whatever. We found the lockpick. It's great news. But to renew with them, our management company wanted to do a walkthrough to like check on the quality of the property and everything, and like make sure things weren't broken, and they found things that were broken and the tenant just never mentioned and all that stuff. Great. Love that. It's not like I would like to know when like the bathtub has a crack in it and probably like leaking water into the floor. I'm not going to blame you for it. I just want to be able to fix it. Please don't flood the foundation. Businessman. Yeah. Epsilon might know. Epsilon might know some things. So they did that, and they took pictures all around the house. Before we moved out, I put in brand new appliances into this house. I got a brand new stovetop. I provided a fridge even for the tenant, a washer and dryer, a microwave, and very importantly, a dishwasher. the house has a dishwashing machine. And there was a giant stack of dishes in the picture they took of the kitchen. How are you stacking dishes when you got a dishwashing machine? Maybe you should have, Ypsilon. That's wild to me. Like, I understand, like, people have busy lives, like, stuff gets stacked up. I hate it. I, like, personally, when I see dishes, like, I gotta do them because it stresses me out to see. I don't want them to just be sitting there. Like, that makes me think, like, bugs are getting up in there and everything. Like, oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want that there. But I understand that it happens. But when you have a dishwasher, why don't you just put the dishes in the dishwasher, and then when it's full, run the dishwasher? That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. It's the whole thing. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's the whole thing. Why? Either keep the plates all clean or go for the big stack, no in between. No, I don't have a dishwasher. I can't stand having dirty dishes. I will leave something in the sink for a day. Wife is not on the same page with me on this one. She, like, when I'm really busy with work and I can't, like, find time to be in the kitchen, it gets really scary in there, fam. But I like, if I cook, I am finding time while I'm cooking to clean up the things that I'm using to cook, and then making certain that it's like minimal stuff left over to clean afterwards. Just catching the end of that. But I'm a realtor and former property manager. The types of tenants I had to deal with, man, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I've seen the other side of it too. Like, I have a friend who used to be a property inspector, and he was a really, like, I played rugby with him. He was like my best friend on the team. He was our 8-man, big strong guy. He used to play prop when we were in college. So big guy. And he was like almost crying and talking to me about the things he had seen going and inspecting some rental properties around the city we lived in, because it is a rough city. And just like the situations that families were living in, and the lack of security and everything that he sensed in them, and it's really rough. So I like both sides of it. It's just a rough thing, the state of this entire market. Seeing a hoarder house is just a shock. Oh, I couldn't imagine. I can't imagine, because I was a big dum-dum in college. You know, first like real like relationship in college. Like, you're an adult and we have freedom and we can do what we want to do and we choose what we choose to do and all that stuff. I dated this girl for 3 years. And I think, okay, this is very important to know about relationships, boys, okay? Because if you're in a relationship, if you've been in like a bunch of relationships in your life and you speak about all of them as, you know, they're all crazy, I think that there's one common denominator there, right? Like, not all of your exes could be crazy, or you just have like really bad luck, or you're attracting the wrong people, or maybe you're the crazy one that's making them crazy, right? Like, there's got to be something like that going on. But I think everybody gets at least one that you can just say, no. Like, they were legitimately wacko. My college girlfriend was that one for me, man. Takes notes. Yes, Sensei, all women crazy. Common denominator. No, please don't say that while wife is around. Beaver. Oh, this is Sears Village. My bad. Hey, King Christoph. Yeah, we're in the best city, and now. So I dated her for about like 6 months in college. A little wasabi when he was a little bitty boy, and then she was like, "Oh, come over to my house, meet my like dad and my mom." And I went over to her house to meet them. And she showed me where she lived. And she showed me specifically her bedroom. And her door wouldn't open all the way. I couldn't see the floor in her room. It was just stacks and stacks of shit. I think, blink randomly, I already am. Good news, wife isn't home right now, so I'm safe. Rumor has it was just the worst, it was just raw horseradish back then. What Just raw horseradish? What? What you talking about, fam? Where's my kniffy? There's my kniffy. You beautiful kniffy. Wait, we should just take this, right? We should be big and scary. So no one wants to touch our bald head. Let's take salmons. We should take salmons. Just in case. Because we want to be a safe boy. Protect our shoes, you know? Protect our lockpick. That's what wasabi's made of. Oh, I said young wasabi. I get you. I remember they gave us raw horseradish one time in school because they were trying to teach us about Passover. And they were trying to get like as close as they could to like actual things eaten on Passover. And they just gave a bunch of like elementary school kids like just raw horseradish. It was wild. It was a wild choice they made. So we got 2 Taven levels, and we got 1 Ranged level. I think we go... Ah, that's beautiful that they put that door there. I think we go and we get... What, 3 Taven levels? I have no idea how fast this is. Maybe not 3. But we should get some Taven levels, you know? You know? But do... Oh, goodness. Do you know? Will you show me? I want to know about these strangers like me. Hold on one second. Let me brush my teeth. Before we go in the wilderness, because I have to be safe with clean teeth in the wilderness. You don't want nasty teeth in the wilderness, okay? Remember that. That's important for later. It's going to be on the test. Don't take estrogenous test. It ruins your huevos. Alright. I'm ready to go into wilderness. Furries, family, feet, and teeth. Got it? No. We're getting tested, aren't we all? My mother always threatened to test me, but then she never actually did, so I never got the help I needed as a child. Joke's on her. I always scream beaver at Hannibal in his Chuckman streams. It never gets him the beaver. Aww. Ow. Okay, into the wilderness. Go into the wilderness. Come on, buddy. Take your bald head in there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. We do need to get that cape at some point, but we need 60 ringgit, not 60 ringgit, 60 magic for that, right? If only we could bury these bones. It's probably your mother. probably your mother as well. Such a Dargan. Why is there no scales on your butt? Anybody notice that about the Dargan hide? There's no scales on your butt. Ooh, speaking of scales, free XP. Hold on, we gotta juggle in the inventory for this free XP real quick. Fantastic. There are, but they got covered by something else. Ooh, the cake. Are pets in 04? That's ridiculous. No. There's cats. Oh, Gertrude. When's Gertrude having that baby? Other than, like, canonically, never. Are you going to PK me, though? Buddy, you going to PK me? Are you going to come PK me? I think this guy's coming to PK me. He looks like he's going to, like, to KVD or something. Fluffs counted. I guess. Fur babies. All right. Are these guys aggro? I guess that answers that question. Are these something we can do, or is this like much later in life? Oh, okay. We're allowed to do that. Are those just like the tiny GP ones? They're like nothing. What do we get for doing this? 766. Okay, so 45 XP each time. That's better. I think it was like 20 something before. And once we lose aggro, this might not be awful. Nature Rune chest inside Pirate Hut. The best place to train in RuneScape Classic. There's a nature chest? Hey fam, what's up? 2i. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see what you're on to. Is this also openable? This is nothing? Okay, I think that means that you get that message when you can't open it, right? So we just do these two? And we've got food right here. Okay, maybe this is method. It's probably not as fast as just doing the door, to BH. But can one ever argue with Fat Natties? What level is that door? 39. Doesn't show his combat level though. I know, like that's best in slot. Fat naturals. I'm assuming this is probably the level 40 something chest, right? The 43, I think it is. Well, this is better than Artie at least, because we don't have to just sit there. I don't know if it's like really that great of XP, but like I do enjoy this method. At least the concept of this method I enjoy. Are you trying to change the Taven? What? I'm never trying to change it. Yeah, I should be just doing the door, right? The door is faster XP. Because it'd be one thing if I could add in... I'm assuming this is the 43 chest, and I think that's like 125 XP every loot, which I'm sure would like up the XP rates a lot on this to be able to run that as well. But yeah, why not do the dudes all the way east in the highest wild? I mean, we are by Furious. What Taven do you need for that? What is that? What do you do? What do you do though? You know? I don't know what Scott Pilgrim is. I'm on a pilgrimage of my own. I'm just gonna save the universe. What is this? What is this dude in the east? The rogues. What do you got to do with the rogues? What the rogues do though? I've seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm hangy and grumpy. You know? What a thing to be. Yeah, I think we give up on this. Like, I like this conceptually. But also, I just kind of want the level so I can leave. Line from that was I was bi-curious. But I was bi-furious, though. Oh, that's where that's from? Oh. It's wild the way our minds work, right? There's so many songs that have definitely been that. I'm certain, like, artists don't think they're stealing a melody. But, like, there's only so many combinations of the 13 notes that we use in Western music. So people will hear something, like, 8 years ago. And they'll take, like, the majority of that and copy-paste it to make their music. And that's why there's so many of those lawsuits about, like, copyright infringement and everything. It's just... If you sound something that, like, kind of sounds like your own thing, or you make something kind of sounds like your own thing, like, just gotta be proud of that. Don't worry. At this point, all the music has been made. Most music nowadays could in some way be classified as neoclassical, right? Like heavy metal uses a lot of similar techniques to the Baroque era, right? And that guitar solo, take it and put it on a harpsichord and see what you hear. Tell me it doesn't sound Baroque. If we could just get this level, though. Yeah, this is definitely like a bajillion times faster to do. I can't hate this method. Is everyone engaged by doorscape? How come there's a second floor, but you can't get to the second floor? Like, everyone sees there is a second floor. The lights are on upstairs. Why can't I go there? Is this just canonically like a tall building? We got vaulted ceilings here. All the way in level 55 Wildy. They're putting up vaulted ceilings. I am just hyper focused on doorscape right now. There's nothing on my mind but open, close, open, 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 close, close, open, close, close, open, open, close, open, close, close, open, 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 close. Close, open, open, close, family. You know, that's 90% of my brain activity right now. Oh my goodness, I'm chopping used on the side, and there are about 50 odd bots in free to play chopping the used with me. It's wild. It's wild. Pika. Ow, that hurt. Oh, this door, though. Let's open some doors. Let's open some doors. T-Lot. 420 thieving? That sounds very accurate. I don't think I got that yet. I'm still working on my Taven. What level is the blood rune chest? It's like 50 something before I can start doing that, right? 59. Ooh, at 47 I can start getting the Heminster and Relica. JK, Relica doesn't exist. The Heminster chest. Everyone's favorite chest that they definitely have done before. It's wild to me that after all of the development of RuneScape 4, respawn is too loud, but you do get arrowheads, which is cool. Long. Yeah, it's not a lot of arrowheads either, is it? And like hopping isn't really an option here. But it's wild to me that in all the time that RuneScape 4 has been out, there's really been no additions to Huminster, right? Like it is just flat, the same it's always been. You go there for one quest and you never worry about it again. There's just nothing there. King Christoph, in RuneScape Classic, do people do like the Blood Rune and the RD Castle chest? Is that like viable money making? Giant carp is giant. I'm not gonna argue. My spoon is too big. They added one of the signature heroes there, and it's a small part of 2 other quests. Signature heroes are RuneScape 3. I'm talking about RuneScape 4. RuneScape 3 is also really rough because of the amount of ideas they picked up to not follow through with. Which is a really frustrating concept. Because naturally with a game that's been around for that long, hey, look, 40 Taven. We can pickpocket city cards. We're not going to, because it takes... We would need like 70 Taven before that like even makes sense to Tave from them, right? I hate this content so much. I'm actually getting so frustrated at door. Why is this door here? Why is it holding back our progress? I can't believe I've already done 3 levels of Taven today. I hate Taven in 2004 so much. I like to think that the moral of the latest season of White Lotus is that if you want the girl, you gotta shoot somebody. Beaver? Beaver? Nah, no beaver. Rip. It's always the case. Man, if you want that girl, you're gonna have to shoot somebody. It's a big rip, but it's big true. Come on now. Come on. Let me in. Come on, let me in. Guys, I don't think I'm doing any more of this once I hit 42. I think we're doing this to 42, and then We're just doing Temple of Ikov, and we're being happy, and we're waiting for updates to Taven before we go back to it. Because 42 is all you need for quests right now, I think. Oh, the lag. Don't lag on me. I'm in the wilderness. You're not allowed to lag while I'm in the wilderness. That's how I die. 50 eventually for Legends. Who knows how long that's off in the future. For now, 42. That's all I need. Maybe I can do some like combat out here and just do the nature chest like while I'm fighting stuff, fighting these pirates, and like get consistent natties and attacks. I think would be a good training idea, right? 69 for nice in the chat. I don't know if people's approval is worth that much effort though. Like I know I'm live on the internets, and like there's clearly something that's broken inside of me to do that. To be here with for everyone to watch, but like, is it that broken? Is the question? Is it that broken just to get to 69 Taven for a nice? Probably. Doorscape is such a game. Okay, thanks, bye. TY. I wish we were doing something more than Doorscape, but like we kind of gotta do Doorscape. It's required content for like content. Sadly enough. Doorscape has become our personality. At least I'm not a brick wall. Your boy's a door. Your boy's a doy. Your boy's a door. Bro, my brain. Such a door brain. Anybody else ever eat slugs? Any French people in the chat? I'm frustrated to say that they taste alright. Probably even better in a restaurant. Give me your thieving experience, door. Teach me everything that you know, door. Make me too a smart person here, door. I want to learn from you, Mr. Door. Dora the Explorer. Dora's gonna teach me how to thieve real good. Dora's gonna teach me how to be a better man. Maybe one day, if I follow the plan, I'll be as good as a door, and then I will stand myself, because I am such a good boy, just like Door. Notice me, Door Senpai. Notice me. It's legit, like... Okay, one even says GIM in the name. One of these bots I'm looking at over at Use and free to play in RuneScape 4. There's like 10 bots at Use right now. I'm pretty sure they're putting like Iron and UIM and GIM and stuff into their names now to try and avoid bot detection. But there's no way, like, it's complete bot behavior. There's no way that these guys are actual Iron peoples. Come on now, Mr. Door. I've got important business with you, and it's called level 41 Taven. When we running, I'm thinking Thursday. Thursday we run more. Because I really want to get 54 out of the way, and like it's close. 54 Smithin. Because it's holding up a lot of progress on the account that we haven't done that. And like I do want to go so hard on natties, but also I don't want to do that at the expense of like not experiencing all the 2004 content. I want to run some natties, like have fun making money doing that and getting big XP on Runecarved, but also get through all of the 2004 content so that I feel comfortable just sitting there and doing natties. Get that cold. Get that cold. 41 Taven. We're so good at Taven. Yeah, the idea is that we can just spend the time waiting on updates, getting hella agility and hella rune carved. Like the slow skills, but the good skills, right? Yeah, 54 is such a big level. Being able to make mithril darts. And then that should get us easily, once we've got like all those mithril bars, from getting a whole level just off smelting, to make enough mithril bars to get make enough mithril darts to get into 55 to make myth arrows. 54 is darts, but I feel like it's not a waste to be smithing those to get the XP needed for 55 to start smithing arrow tips. Locking the door at 41 Thief till like 45 is chests way better. I didn't know about them chests. Chests slow XP, but you like get loot, so nah. I'm only 38 smithings though, so Sag. How many you think I need? Bro, that's so many steel bars. That's like 2k. 2k plus. You got anything here, fam? Got nothing. Only got 500 nats, rip. You're good. We're going to solve that later this week. We're going to get so many fat nats. Do you want to trade like 1,000 nats for a bunch of rune essence? I was buying out runes for so long, but no, never any stock. Yeah. That's why you runecraft. Where you at, MVP? Where am I teleporting to? Where am I teleporting to? But where am I teleporting to? But where am I teleporting to? But that there's not a teleport there. I'm just messing with you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. So now, tomorrow, when we hit our daily, we'll get to 42 Taven, and then we can just ignore it for, I don't know, like 2 weeks maybe. Maybe just don't look at Thieving, because I don't want to touch it too much. I don't like it. It's not sparking joy in my life. We can maybe hit a daily here and there, like when we're feeling up to it, just get a level and then walk away from it. I got 30 runecraft today. I'm thinking to maybe do fire runes to 44, but it's less money. Do you know if it's huge XP difference? If I stay at Airs? It's not that much better XP to do fires, and yeah, you're losing a lot of money doing fires. The only reason I would do fire runes instead is if you need the crafting XP. But with air runes, you can run down and get iron ore and like 2 gold instead every run. So I mean, like it's fine. It's illegal to breathe. We don't take breaths. Man's in Russia. Why is he in Russia? It's very suspect. I should probably get ore while doing it. Yeah, nice. Yes. Alex, buddy, watch the video. Watch the video on the channel. We did a whole video about that. How to be efficient while rune carved. The best is honestly probably mind runes to get the coal on the way back. Going up to that like level 5 wilderness coal mine where there's all the coal. TY. It's big imported. It's big imported, that video. That's not, no. That wasn't the deal. Bro, do you not have 40 attack? Get 40 attack. No scam. I'm not giving you a second go at it. I know you're playing the long con on me. I should probably get over. I don't really play RuneScape 4, so my knowledge is limited. I'll watch. It's big imported. RuneScape 4 doesn't give you much knowledge though, because you don't play the game in RuneScape 4. You just kill boss. Steal bars too. You cool with selling 4K of them, or you want to sell less? How much do you want to sell of your Essies? Yeah, so do you want, can I do 250? So that's I'm so good at math. $3K. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. There you go, fam. Huge. Huge. We don't have to go to the mines. TY. Big TY. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That stack is looking nice again. All right. Speaking of the mines. Let's get back in the mines. Back where we belong. Back in our home. I'm strategically flaggically. Oh, that's probably why we're getting so many. We were wearing our doodangles. The dragonstones get more stuff out, right? I'm only taking like a few hundy natties into the mine just in case the DC and die, because I don't want to lose the whole stack of natties down there. This explains why I saw people with pickaxes while I was runecrafting. I see your video now and my efficacy increased TY. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. The pickaxe tech is huge. Cutting down on runtime in this era where run is based off of every 9 levels of your agility. So like good luck getting good run regen. Because it's bad even at really high agility. It's still 63. It's still not good. It's still not remotely good. But taking out that runtime by going to mines that are nearby the altars makes such a huge difference. Big reason why body altars, it's like completely worthless. But mind, fire, air, all really good. Water is doable. Earth is pretty meaningless. Maybe you could do oak logs, but I don't think that's worth it. Let me get inside of the mine and spend some time down there. Soon I'll have lots of smithing levels and I will feel quite fair. Why? Why? Bones are supposed to be genies. I thought that was the deal, right? You bury bones, you get a genie. I think I made 15K off our deal. That's fine, don't worry. I knew I'd get scammed one day. Rank 1 scammer. No, that's him right there, man. That's him. You can tell he's the rank 1 scammer because he traded me steel bars for nature runes, and I'm pretty sure that steel bars are worth a little bit more than nature runes. So I think we just made up a little bit of the difference, because I think I got more out of that deal than you did. But this is the biggest efficiency. Okay, Alex, are you watching? Are you watching, Alex? Are you watching, Alex? Caveman style, not knowing prices. I do agree that bargaining is fun. Like, just get GP out of it. Let's trade the resources that we need. I like that style of economy much better. We do not have currency here. We just barter. And I bet at the time, they were like 100 each, right? That's hilarious. I sold Nats for 250 yesterday. Pretty fast. 260 will take a bit to sell. Yeah, it's fine. He would make it 3 times profit? Yeah, that sounds likely. There's a lot of little brothers getting abused this way back in the day. Learning about economics. Could have made 15k more, but it'd be his time in bank selling them. Yeah. Fast trades are worth it. Fast trades are worth it. You don't need to be trying to get the best price in this economy because you don't have a grand exchange. If you're using GE logic, yeah, slow sell when you can. But when you have to be the one standing there selling it, just take the fast price. Like, don't scam yourself and get merched super hard. But for real, like, if you're going to spend half an hour selling it, is it a half an hour's worth of GP? Yeah, I don't care because we use these resources. Yeah. Then trying to buy the essence for a decent price. Yeah. See, that could have been like another half an hour of time just wasted. Alex, are you paying attention though? Like Alex, are you paying attention though? Do you see what we're doing and how efficient it is? Okay? We're not banking. We're not banking ores. What kind of loser banks ores? No offense, MVP. Yeah, there's not a good reason to superheat until you can come down here. Because there's nowhere with enough mithril ore. Alcarid, you could maybe get away with doing a little bit of it, but you'd need 55 mining anyways. And even at, like 55 mining, I still wouldn't recommend because mining mithril right at 55 mining is awful. All right, boys. So I'll tell you what. I really need to focus hard on the smithing grind, getting to 54, which means we need to get hella mithril bars. So let's just showcase what we're doing here. We're getting a full inventory of these, and we're superheating them so that we can bank less. I kind of actually want to check how many I have. If I can get my clicks right, though, that'd be amazing. Be super duper. So before we end the stream, let's go check that out. Because, see, your boy, he big tired. He big tired and he got to get some work done before he goes sleep. So let's check this out. And then, like, we'll spend some time tonight doing some smithing here. We'll spend some time at work tomorrow doing some smithing here. This method of just making a full inventory of mithril bars and then banking. So far, we have 611. So that's how close we are. So just massive gains. Because the moment we start smithing these... Ooh, the XP though. The XP. Just all of those mithril bars getting whacked out is going to be so huge. But I'm going to spend my time here, boys. I love you, big. Thanks for coming through the stream. We're going to be here again tomorrow. Because remember, boys, we stream every day. We don't take no days off here. We stream every day. So come by and see, hopefully, a 54 smithing boy tomorrow. He's going to be really handsome. Really handsome. And then we're also going to get 42. So maybe a sneaky Temple Vikov complete tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But fingers crossed for the 54 smithing at least. Thanks for coming by. Love you, boys. Shoddy stem. It's at least 2 hours. I'm putting a full day's work, and then I come and I give you guys 2 hours at least, man. I'm trying. I'll shoot for 3 tomorrow. We'll get at least 3 tomorrow, okay? Love you, boys. Bye. 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 Okay. Okay, now that everyone's gone. It's time to start the stream. You guys ready to start the stream? Are you ready, though? Are you ready for the stream to start? 3 inches up. They never expected that the stream would start two hours in. Right after we ended the stream. It's a wild strategy. Okay, the stream starts in 3,